Welcome to all. A very good morning. I hope all of you are doing well. Welcome to the online classes of mathematics. In the last topic, we discussed about integration using the trigonometric equations, trigonometric identities. I hope all of you have done that exercise. Now I am going to teach you integration of some particular functions, some special functions. Now first we are going to see the formula for that particular or special functions, and then we will go and solve some problems based on the particular functions. So I hope all of you are ready. So let's start. First is integration of dx divided by x square minus a square. If you see any expression in this form, you should apply the formula 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a plus c. So the integration of this format should be solved by this formula only. Next, integration of dx upon a square minus x square. Shifting the value, we get 1 by 2a log a plus x, a minus x plus c. Third, integration of dx divided by x square plus a square. This is the general form. If you see this type of form, the formula you should apply is 1 by a tan inverse x by a plus c. Next, integration of dx divided by under root x square plus a square. The formula you should apply is log mod of x plus under root x square plus a square plus c. Now, integration of dx divided by under root of a square minus x square. The formula you should apply is sine inverse x by a plus c. And the last, integration of dx divided by under root x square minus a square is equal to log of x plus under root x square minus a square plus c. These two formulas are interrelated. If you have plus, we have plus here. If this is minus, we have minus here. So, using these particular function, we have to first identify the question is in which format, and on the basis of that, we are going to apply that particular formula for solving that question. Now I'm going to tell you some question based on this format, which will help you to understand the clear concept related to particular function integration. We will see one question based on the particular function format. Question is integration of 3x square divided by 1 plus x to the power 6 dx. The first step is, what I am going to do, just factorize this, and I can write like this: x to the power 3 whole to the power 2. So 3 2 ja 6. So I have reduced it and then power of 2. Now if I put this x cube equal to t, the differentiation of x cube I get 3x square dx equal to dt. So the value of dx I will get dt upon 3x square. Now substituting the value of dx here and x cube as t, I get 3x square divided by 1 plus t square multiply by dt upon 3x square. So using the particular function, I am also applying the concept of substitution here. After this, they are eliminated and I get dt upon 1 square plus t square. 1 can be written as 1 square. So now this is a and this is x. So this comes in this format: integration of dx upon x square plus a square. Formula is 1 by a tan inverse x by a plus c. Just applying the above formula. The value of a is 1, the value of x is t. So I have just applied it. I get the answer tan inverse t plus c. Now the value of t is x cube. I have substituted. So at last I have to put the value of t. So the final answer I get tan inverse x cube plus c. So using the format, I need to solve the question. We'll see some more question based on the particular function. Next question is 1 upon under root 9 minus 25x square dx. Now in all the particular function format, x square coefficient is always 1. So what we need to do, if x square has a coefficient, first we need to reduce it. First we need to remove that. So what I have done, taking 25 common in both, so this becomes 9 by 25 and this becomes x square. Now square root of 25 is 5, so I can write 1 by 5 integration 1 upon, this can be written as 3 by 5 whole square, and this is x whole square. Now this is upcoming in this format, integration of dx upon under root a square minus x square. The formula is sine inverse x by a plus c. So just applying the format and formula, 1 by 5 sine inverse x by the whole function a, 5 goes to the numerator, the answer becomes sine inverse 5x plus 5x upon 3, 1 by 5 plus c. So we need to focus on the format. We need to first understand in what format the question is coming, and then we need to apply the formula. We'll see some more question based on this. The next question, the question is integration of 1 upon 9x square plus 6x plus 5 dx. Now this is a quadratic equation, so I have to make it as a complete square by the method of completing the square. So what I did, to make it a formula a plus b whole square, I have added 1 and subtracted 1, which you can find out using the concept of completing the square. Now in this up to from 9x square to 1, I am getting a formula 3x plus 1 whole square, and 5 minus 1 becomes 4. Now this can be written as 3x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square. Now what I have done, since the coefficient of x square is always 1, so I put the whole value as t, and differentiating I get dx equal to dt by 3. Now this expression becomes integration of 1 upon t square plus 2 square into dt by 3. This 3 comes outside the integration. Now this comes in the format of integration of dx upon x square plus a square. The formula is 1 by a tan inverse x by a plus c. So just applying the formula and then substituting the value of t, I get the final answer 1 by 6 tan inverse 3x plus 1 by 2 plus c. So in the case of quadratic polynomial, what I need to do, I need to first convert them into the complete square by the method of completing square, or by some other method which you know how to make it a complete square, and then you need to follow the procedure of the format of the integration. We have a question, 1 upon under root x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 2. First I am going to multiply that. I will get x square minus 3x plus 2. Now the method of completing the square, I know that I need to add 9 by 4 and subtract 9 by 4. Now I am getting two squares here. This is a minus b whole square, and this is 1 by 4, which can be written as 1 by 2 whole square. Again, since the coefficient of x square should be 1 only, I have substituted this complete value as t, dx equal to dt. Now this can be written as under root of t square minus 1 by 2 whole square, which is in the form of this integration of dx upon under root x square minus a square. The formula is log x plus under root x square minus a square plus c. Just substituting the value log, this is t plus under root the whole function plus c, and finally substituting the value of t, which is x minus 3 by 2, x minus 3 by 2, this is also x minus 3 by 2. This is this step, and this step comes from this value, so I have written directly the complete question here. So the final answer is log mod of x minus 3 by 2 plus under root of the same function plus c. So in these type of question, what you need to understand, you need to first go through the question carefully, first understand what particular function it's belong to, and then according to that format you need to apply the formula. So I hope you understand this type of problem. Now I'm going to tell you one more type of integral which will help you to understand more integration concept. In this integration format, we have numerator as linear polynomial and denominator as quadratic polynomial, but the differentiation of this quadratic is not going to be eliminate the linear polynomial. So for this type of expression, what I am going to do, px plus q is equal to a, where a is a constant, a is a value, multiply by differentiation of the denominator plus b. We have to find out this a and b in order to solve our problem. So when you see this type of expression in which the denominator differentiation is not going to cut the numerator, we have to just convert this question into this format. I am doing one question for you, please see it carefully. This is the problem, this is numerator and this is denominator. The differentiation of 2x square plus 6x plus 5 is not going to eliminate x plus 2. So this can be written as a multiplied by differentiation of a multiplied by d by dx of 2x square plus 6x plus 5 plus b. The differentiation of this is 4x plus 6 plus b. Now to solve this, we can either put any value for x or such that one coefficient I have to make it 0. It's upon your choice how you can solve it. You can take any value for x. Suppose you can take 0, you can take 1, make two equations and then solve for a and b. After solving, I get b equal to 1 by 2 and a equal to 1 by 4. Now this question changes to this format. This complete question becomes a. What is the value of a? 1 by 4. Integration of this 4x plus c. This term I am talking about. X plus 2, 4x plus 6, a. The value of a is 1 by 4 dividing by the whole term plus b. 1 by 2 integration of dx upon the whole term. Now this I have split into two parts, 1 by 4 I1 and half I2, and individually I am going to solve this. Now this can be written as 1 by 4 I1 plus half I2. Solving I1 and I2 individually, that is I1 is 4x plus 6 upon this function. If I put this equal to t, the whole numerator will be eliminated, and then I get dt by t, which is log of t mod t plus c1, because it is the first integration. So this is log of the value of t plus c1. Similarly for I2, again by the completing square method, and for the format, I have completed into the format which is x square plus a square. Applying the formula 1 by a tan inverse x plus c. The final answer I get is 1 by 4 log this function, half tan inverse this function plus c. So in this type of format where you see the denominator differentiation is not going to eliminate the numerator, you have to just convert it into the form a multiplied by d by dx of the denominator plus b, and then you have to find out the value of a and b and then simplify the problem. I hope you understand this type of question. First, just go through all the formula, all the formats, and then try to solve out the examples. And after that, try solving some problems of 7.4. If you find any doubts, you are always welcome to ask. But first complete all the topics, all the questions up to 7.4, and then we'll proceed for further exercises. Before that, just make a chart or make a note of all the identities, all the formula that you are using up to 7.4 in integration. I hope you all will able to solve the problems. In the next class, we'll discuss about the partial fraction rule, and then we'll move on to the by parts rule. Thank you.